Play isn't a luxury, it's the secret ingredient to a high-vibe life. Michael Davis. In this video, we're about to look into 10 of these unusual habits, practices that might seem counterintuitive in our productivity-obsessed world. But these are the very habits that allow high-vibe people to achieve remarkable success while maintaining a sense of ease and flow. These are the secrets to a life that feels less like a grind and more like a joyful adventure. Play isn't just for kids. High-vibe people understand that it's a vital ingredient for a happy, healthy, and successful life. Incorporating play into your daily routine might seem counterintuitive, especially when you're juggling responsibilities and deadlines. Play acts as a pressure valve for your soul, allowing you to de-stress, recharge, and reconnect with your inner child. Think back to your childhood, a time when creativity flowed freely and laughter was the soundtrack of your days. High-vibe individuals tap into this childlike wonder, recognizing that play isn't just about having fun, it's about unlocking a state of flow where ideas come easily and problems seem to solve themselves. Science supports the notion that play is essential for well-being and success. Research shows that engaging in playful activities reduces stress hormones like cortisol, promoting relaxation and emotional balance. Play also boosts creativity by activating different parts of the brain and encouraging flexible thinking. Furthermore, it enhances problem-solving skills by allowing you to approach challenges with a fresh perspective and a willingness to experiment. Now, you might be wondering how to integrate play into your busy adult life. It doesn't have to mean hours of mindless entertainment or neglecting your responsibilities. Start small by dedicating a few minutes each day to activities that bring you joy. This could be anything from doodling and listening to music to trying a new recipe or taking a spontaneous dance break. The key is to choose activities that resonate with your inner child and allow you to express yourself freely. You can also infuse playfulness into your work. Look for creative solutions to problems, experiment with different approaches, and don't be afraid to take risks. By accepting a playful mindset, you'll not only make your work more enjoyable, but also open yourself up to new possibilities and breakthroughs. Consider playing an investment in your overall well-being and success. It's not about being frivolous or irresponsible. It's about nurturing your inner spark, that source of joy and creativity that fuels your best work and your most fulfilling life. When you prioritize play, you're not just having fun, you're setting the stage for greater achievement, deeper connection, and a life that feels truly alive. High-vibe people understand that taking care of themselves isn't a luxury, it's a necessity. They prioritize their well-being on all levels: physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual. This goes beyond the occasional bubble bath or spa day. It's about cultivating a lifestyle that supports their overall health and happiness. Radical self-care means listening to your body's signals and responding with compassion. It means recognizing when you need rest, nourishment, or a change of pace. It means setting boundaries and saying no to things that drain your energy or don't align with your values. It means prioritizing activities that nourish your soul, whether that's spending time in nature, practicing mindfulness, or engaging in creative pursuits. High-vibe individuals often accept unconventional self-care practices that go beyond the mainstream. This might include exploring energy healing modalities like Reiki or acupuncture, experimenting with alternative therapies like sound baths or aromatherapy, or simply spending time in silence and solitude to recharge their batteries. The key is to listen to your body's wisdom and honor its needs. If you're feeling stressed or overwhelmed, don't push through it. Take a break, go for a walk, or do something that brings you joy. If you're feeling sluggish or uninspired, nourish your body with wholesome food and get enough sleep. If you're feeling disconnected, spend time in nature or engage in activities that connect you to your spiritual side. Radical self-care also means setting boundaries and saying no to things that drain your your energy or don't align with your values. It means prioritizing your own well-being over the expectations of others. This might mean declining social invitations when you need time alone, setting limits on work hours, or simply saying no to things that don't feel right for you. Remember, self-care isn't selfish. It's essential for your overall health and happiness, and it allows you to show up as your best self in all areas of your life. When you prioritize your well-being, you're not just taking care of yourself. You're investing in your relationships, your work, and your overall contribution to the world. High-vibe people have a deep trust in their intuition. They understand that it's not just a gut feeling, but a powerful source of wisdom that can guide them towards their highest good. They've learned to tap into this inner knowing and use it to make decisions, navigate challenges, and create the life they desire. Intuition is often described as a sixth sense or a knowing that goes beyond logic and reason. It's a subtle whisper from your inner wisdom, guiding you towards the right path. High-vibe individuals have cultivated a strong connection to their intuition, and they trust it implicitly. In our society, intuition is often dismissed as woo-woo or unscientific, but recent research suggests that intuition is a valid form of intelligence, one that complements our rational mind. It's a form of pattern recognition that allows us to access information that may not be readily apparent to our conscious mind. High-vibe people have learned to quiet the noise of the external world and tune into their inner voice. They practice mindfulness, meditation, and other techniques that help them connect with their intuition on a deeper level. They pay attention to their gut feelings, their dreams, and the subtle signs and synchronicities that appear in their lives. Accepting your intuition doesn't mean ignoring logic or reason. It means integrating both into your decision-making process. When you combine your rational mind with your intuitive wisdom, you have access to a powerful tool for navigating life's challenges and creating a fulfilling and meaningful existence. Gratitude is more than just saying thank you. For high-vibe people, it's a way of life, and it's about recognizing the abundance that surrounds them, appreciating the small joys of everyday life, and finding the silver lining in even the most challenging situations. Cultivating gratitude is a powerful practice that can transform your life in profound ways. Research has shown that gratitude is linked to a wide range of benefits, including increased happiness, improved health, stronger relationships, and greater resilience in the face of adversity. High-vibe individuals don't just feel grateful, they actively cultivate gratitude in their daily lives. They practice gratitude journaling, where they write down 3 things they're grateful for each day. They engage in gratitude walks, where they mindfully observe the beauty of nature and express their appreciation for the simple things. They make a point of thanking people for their kindness and generosity, and they focus on the positive aspects of their experiences even when things are tough. They also create a positive and uplifting environment in their homes and workspaces, and they surround themselves with things that bring them joy, inspiration, and a sense of peace. And they declutter regularly, letting go of things that no longer serve them, and they make an effort to create a space that feels harmonious and aligned with their values. By being mindful of what they consume, high-vibe people cultivate a more positive and enriching life experience. They create a foundation for better decision-making, increased energy levels, and a deeper sense of well-being. And it's a simple yet powerful practice that can have a ripple effect on all areas of their lives. High-vibe individuals understand that perfectionism is not a path to success, but a roadblock. They accept imperfection, recognizing that mistakes and setbacks are a natural part of the learning process. They don't let the fear of failure hold them back. Instead, they see it as an opportunity for growth and self-discovery. Perfectionism is often rooted in fear, fear of judgment, fear of not being good enough, fear of making mistakes. But high vibe people have learned to let go of these fears and accept their imperfections. They understand that no one is perfect and that striving for perfection is an impossible and ultimately unfulfilling goal. Instead of chasing perfection, they focus on progress. They set realistic goals, celebrate their achievements, and learn from their mistakes. They understand that the journey is just as important as the destination, and they accept the messy, imperfect process of growth and self-discovery. Letting go of perfectionism doesn't mean settling for mediocrity. It means giving yourself permission to be human, to make mistakes, and to learn from them. It means accepting your unique strengths and weaknesses and using them to create something meaningful and valuable. High vibe people understand that failure is not the opposite of success, but a stepping stone on the path to it. They're not afraid to take risks, to try new things, and to put themselves out there even if it means they might fail. They know that the greatest lessons are often learned through setbacks and challenges. By letting go of perfectionism, you free yourself from the shackles of fear and self-doubt. You open yourself up to new possibilities, new experiences, and new levels of growth and self-discovery. You give yourself permission to be your authentic self, flaws and all, and you create a life that is more fulfilling, more joyful, and more aligned with your true purpose. High vibe people live in alignment with their values. They've taken the time to identify what's truly important to them, and they make a conscious effort to live their lives in a way that reflects those values. They don't just talk the talk, they walk the walk. Living in alignment means making choices that are consistent with your deepest beliefs and values. It means prioritizing what matters most to you, even when it's not the easy or popular choice. It means being true to yourself, even when it means going against the grain. High vibe individuals have a strong sense of self-awareness. They've taken the time to reflect on their values, their passions, and their purpose in life. They've identified what brings them joy, what makes them feel alive, and what they want to contribute to the world. They use this self-awareness to guide their decisions and actions. They choose careers that align with their passions. They build relationships that support their values, and they engage in activities that bring them meaning and fulfillment. They don't let external pressures or expectations dictate their choices. They stay true to their inner compass. When you live in alignment with your values, you create a sense of purpose and fulfillment that permeates all areas of your life. You feel more connected to yourself, your work, and the world around you. You experience a sense of flow and ease as your actions are in harmony with your deepest beliefs. Living in alignment doesn't mean everything will always be perfect or easy, but it does mean that you'll be navigating life's challenges with a sense of integrity and authenticity. You'll be able to make decisions with confidence, knowing that you're honoring your values and living a life that is true to your authentic self. It's important to note that living in alignment is an ongoing process. Your values may evolve over time, and it's essential to check in with yourself regularly to ensure that your actions are still aligned with what matters most to you. It's a journey of self-discovery and growth, one that leads to a more fulfilling and meaningful life. High vibe people understand that holding on to anger and resentment is like drinking poison and expecting the other person to get sick. And they've learned to practice forgiveness, not just for the sake of others, but for their own well-being. Forgiveness is not about condoning or forgetting hurtful actions. It's about releasing the negative emotions that are weighing you down and preventing you from moving forward. It's about choosing peace over resentment, healing over hurt. When you hold on to anger and resentment, you're essentially allowing the past to control your present. You're giving the person who hurt you power over your emotions and your well-being. Forgiveness is about taking that power back. It's about choosing to let go of the pain and move on. Practicing forgiveness can be challenging, especially when you've been deeply hurt. but it's essential for your emotional and spiritual well-being. When you forgive, you release the burden of anger and resentment, and you open yourself up to healing and growth. Forgiveness doesn't mean you have to forget what happened or pretend it didn't hurt. It means acknowledging the pain, processing it, and then choosing to let it go. It means recognizing that everyone makes mistakes, including yourself, and that holding on to anger and resentment only hurts you in the end. High vibe people understand that forgiveness is a gift you give yourself. It's a way of reclaiming your power, your peace, and your joy. It's a path to healing, growth, and deeper connection with yourself and others. High vibe individuals are not afraid of change. They understand that change is a natural part of life, and they accept it as an opportunity for growth and transformation. They don't resist change, they flow with it. Change can be scary, especially when it's unexpected or unwanted, but high vibe people have learned to see change as a catalyst for growth. They understand that change can lead to new opportunities, new experiences, and new levels of self-discovery. Instead of resisting change, they accept it with curiosity and openness. They ask themselves, what can I learn from this? How can I grow from this experience? They see challenges as opportunities, and they use setbacks as stepping stones to greater heights. High vibe people are adaptable and resilient. They know how to roll with the punches and bounce back from adversity. They don't let setbacks define them. They use them as fuel for their journey. Accepting change is not about being reckless or impulsive. It's about being open to new possibilities and having the courage to step outside of your comfort zone. It's about trusting that the universe has your back and that change, even when it's difficult, is ultimately leading you towards a greater good. High vibe people understand that life is a constant flow of change. They don't cling to the past or try to control the future. Instead, they accept the present moment and trust that the universe is unfolding exactly as it should. They have faith that change, even when it's unexpected or unwanted, is an opportunity for growth and transformation. By accepting change, you open yourself up to new experiences, new relationships, and new levels of self-discovery. You become more adaptable, more resilient, and more able to navigate life's challenges with grace and ease. You learn to trust the process, even when things don't go according to plan. Accepting change doesn't mean you have to like or agree with everything that happens. It means accepting that change is inevitable and choosing to see it as a catalyst for growth. It means letting go of the need for control and trusting that the universe is always working in your favor. So there you have it, 10 unusual habits of high vibe people. These habits might seem unconventional, but they're the very practices that allow these individuals to achieve remarkable success while maintaining a sense of ease and flow. Remember, these habits are not about adding more to your to-do list. They're about shifting your mindset, your energy, and your approach to life. It's about cultivating a high vibe frequency that attracts success, joy, and fulfillment. You don't have to adopt all of these habits at once. Start with one or two that resonate with you and gradually incorporate them into your daily life. Experiment, have fun, and see what works best for you. Remember, the journey to a high vibe life is not about perfection. It's about progress, self-discovery, and accepting the messy, beautiful process of becoming your most authentic self. So, what are you waiting for? Start raising your vibe today and watch as your life transforms in magical ways.